Hi guys, it's me. How are you doing? You doing okay? Huh? Let me know in the comments. Come on, come on. I'm nosy. I want to know. Oh, I feel so good. It's raining out. Everything's fresh. That's always a good thing. And, okay. Let's call this a late Tea Tuesday. It's Thursday. Whatever. Patty and Kathy are really cool. They don't care if it's late or early. I usually do them early, and then it's like old news you guys get. So that's not so fun. So let's see. All right, I'm in a denim jacket. It's cold out, and I got a sports bra on because I'm gonna be doing treadmill in a bit. I go back to the treadmill. Woohoo! I'm happy. I'm happy. Woo! You're falling over. Sorry. When I get excited, I get excited. Oh gosh. So I had my doctor feel around me guts, and no, the hernias. Even though 2 years ago they saw them in a CT scan, no, I didn't feel any hernias. So God be praised. There are probably, I don't know anymore. Seriously, the doctor that diagnosed me with hernias also said I have an enlarged heart, which is something else that the doctor completely discredits. So who knows? Maybe that doctor had somebody else's file. I'm going to do my makeup here. Hang on. So I don't know. Anyway, I have torn muscles. Torn because, yeah, I'm a little excitable. Probably can tell. And so I want to talk to you about some other things, not just that. Got to talk about weight loss. I got weighed. It was actually less than I thought. So she said, you know what? Like, there's no shame in weighing. It's just me. And I love her to bits. I do. She's awesome. I have the best doctor in the whole wide world. I really do. She is really the most caring woman. Feisty as ever. She's a spicy one. Oh, anyway, I love her to bits. Anyway, but I do want to talk about, exercise and, eating healthy, just a good health care regime. For me, it starts body, mind, spirit. So, y'all know that I have a certain faith, and last night was the challenge of my boundaries, and I'm not going to say any more about it, but it was a challenge of my boundaries, and my boundaries were set, and that's it. No wavering on that. So, I do pray. I love God, and that's important to me. Whatever your faith is, you do you. You do what makes you happy. I will always encourage, but I'm not going to shove it down your throat. So that's the spirit part. The body part, I've been working on the treadmill. The mind part. So if you've watched any of my videos, and there's 2 people here on my page, possibly more, that have been watching my videos that know that, yeah, I went through, oh, like a lot of people, a lot of unhealthy behaviors toward me when I was a child and older. Mommy, that's hot. So I opened up with my doctor and told her a few things, and these are the things that can shape a person, as a child, as a young adult, if you don't get out of the abusive thing, and especially if you marry into it, or it's going to get worse. You gotta, you need to get counseling and stuff. So I'm talking about my own life. I'm not saying you, I'm saying a person needs to get emotional health, and I've not done that. It's never been offered. It's never been a thing that was available, but now it is. And so I'm not making it a secret that I've had depression. Anxiety, but that doesn't seem to really bother me too much anymore. The anxiety, a bit. Not as much as it did in the past. But I felt like because these triggers are going on again in my head, it's a safe place for me to have those triggers, especially if I have a great support team. And I felt like, I've got A, B, C, and D in my support team, but do I have, and then I've got my doctor, dietitian, surgeon, people like that. So I've got medical people, a couple buds, and I got thinking and said to my doctor, can I have a counselor? She goes, yeah, of course. Just like that. Wow. Blew my mind. I mean, if you knew what I went through with that male person that let me get cancer and didn't take it seriously. Yeah. He was like, you're on your own. Well, no, I'm not. I'm not on my own. That was a lie. I forgive him, but he was a trigger for a long time. Let me tell you. So I'm setting up everything in my life. Body, treadmill, and good shoes. Comfortable shirts, comfy undies. You don't want something too tight. You want to be, they can't be movable. That's what I'm saying. I don't know if I want to play around with any more makeup. I'm gonna have to wipe it all off. So I got the shirts, the clothing. She felt around, couldn't feel the hernias, and she said the treadmill isn't enough for that. But lifting things, I lift a lot, and that's not an option for me. So anyway, I'm gonna start off slow, have more protein, dietitian in my life, making good choices. I'm not on a diet, no. I'm not even following the Canadian food guide because I think it's a bunch of rubbish. I think that for my life, as many vegetables as I can get down my body, the better. Because I like it. It makes me feel good. That's a feel-good moment. When I have, and in one of my videos, it's like on What's for Dinner, y'all. I have a bowl. It's a silver bowl, and I called it a measuring bowl. It's not a measuring bowl. It's a mixing bowl. Go figure. Anyway, I saw it and went, well, whatever. Give myself some grace. I want to encourage all of you, wherever you're at, wherever your path is leading you, whatever you're going through, if you're in your 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s. I got people in their 80s watching this. Amazing, amazing people. I want to share. Take care of your skin. Drink lots. Always have a bottle of around. Drink plenty of tea. Well, green tea at least, if you don't like, like the kind of tea that I like, because all it is, black tea is fermented. Regular. Look at that. I'd have gone out in public like that. Oh, actually, anyway. Yeah. Eat as many vegetables as possible. If you're on a weight loss thing, boiled eggs can be your best friend. It's low calorie and it's really good for you. And Paul said to me on the way home, since I have to increase my protein, he said he wants me on this protein shake. And I thought, well, I wasn't going to, but then you know what? Paul knows about bodybuilding and exercising, and I've got some bodybuilding books from our cop neighbor. I'm trying not to say his name. Sometimes it probably pops out, but anyway, I should give them back. But then I was thinking, well, no, maybe I want to step it up a little bit. stepping up. You got to be careful when you do that. Anyway, you ever put your makeup there? Oh, I've got rosacea in my nose. I don't know where they came from, but anyway, they're staying, apparently. So today, feel good moment is now touching, connecting with you guys. I'm going to be having my tea intermittently with being on the treadmill. So I'm back on it today. Yes. That is success. It's doing it for me, and it is a really good feel-good thing. The next thing I've made last night I made enough dinner for tonight, so I don't have to do any cooking. So I think what I'm going to be doing is organizing one of my shelves and getting that done. And I'm going to keep in mind I'm going to put makeup on. I need more makeup. If you ever do enough makeup. I just think it's fun to wear it. Dickens to get it off. The heck is that? I'm shedding. Rowena. If anybody knows what I'm talking about, let me know. It's from a movie. Her name was Rowena, and she was shedding. That Old Feeling with Bette Midler in it. Look that up. It is a good movie. Oh yeah, so what else did I do? Okay, I have to focus. I'm getting all... Right, call my insurance girl. Yeah, so all the insurance is done for our business from A to Z. It's finished, done. And can I say that mails are a pain in it when it comes to paperwork and, oh, man. I've even been dealing with a woman that was slower than a man. I was like, oh, dear Lord, help me. Not very patient at all. Like, I want something done. I want it done yesterday. You probably know that, but we are who we are, and it's the way it goes. Oh, there, that looks better. I wonder if I should put a little shadow. I like wearing shadow. Does that look all right? I don't know if it does or not. Yeah, so I'm doing a little bit of cleaning today. I already made my bed. I'm doing the washrooms, like probably the one on the main level. I like to do a little tap on my hand. Just make sure it's not too strong. Oh, I love it. Love it, love it. Close that eye, makes it easy. Anyway, I'm just going to stay busy. I've got stuff I want to do, and I have to clean my microwave. That's one thing I didn't do. I did a really good job, though, of cleaning the kitchen yesterday and simplifying everything so that when I go to do dishes, there's not a lot around me. That'll change. I'm fickle, so expect that. Don't expect the norm with me. It won't happen. I've been alive for 61.4 years. I'm probably not about to change being fickle. My parents used to tell me, you're fickle, you're fickle, you're fickle. That was my mother's. That's the voice from my mother. Ugh. Anyway, I am fickle. I embrace my fickleness. And I claim there are probably a lot more of you fickle than not. If you're fickle, please leave the comment fickle. And then we all know, okay, Willow's not alone. There are many more fickle people. And if you're a pickle person, go ahead, leave a comment. I want to know. Inquiring minds want to know. I know it's a video about nothing. It's about eating healthy, keeping busy, little projects. Oh, I want to get into, I'm doing playtime today. I figured after worrying about the doggone hernias, I need playtime. I have some dolls in there I want to play with. And also the vanity. That room used to be referred to as the craft room. It's now the girly room. And girly was my nickname that my grandfather gave me. I had the most perfect grandfather. I don't know if I ever talked to you about him. But anyway, not biological, but biology means nothing. He really was my grandfather. Anyway, called me girly. I'm going to make a sign for it saying the girlies room, because the female cats, right, the girls, they come in there all the time. Now, B does once in a while. He visits, but the girls are in there. The moment I'm in there with the dolls, the girls are in there, which is so cute. So I want to give it a good, like, lift off everything off the floor, wipe down the vanity, put everything in the drawers, and then see what I need to leave out and what I don't. And I do want to make it a room that I actually film from. Anyway, I want to get that done and give it a good vacuum. Also, the 4 days that I was taking it easy because I thought it was my hernia, I was really sure that's what it was. I binged. Holy crow. For a girl who doesn't watch TV all day, because I don't, and if you do, that's fine, you do you. Girl, I binged. Even Paul binged a bit last night when he got home. He's like, The Crown? What? He's going good? Yeah, it's phenomenal. I'm with Margaret Thatcher. Down with the Crown. Seriously, let England get rich again. The people, not the Crown. Margaret Thatcher was let go because she didn't want the Crown to continue, because she wanted times to move. And the girl who played Margaret Thatcher in mature years was on, what's the name of that movie? Mulder was the guy. They were two investigators. She was a really cute redhead. Oh. Do, 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 do. I can't play the song for you. I have to hum it to you. Do you mind if I hum? It's on the tip of my tongue. Can't think of it. Anyway, she does a brilliant job of playing Margaret Thatcher. And my views have really changed about the monarchy and everything else. And though it's not 100% accurate, the history of it, I'm reminded, because I watch a lot of history. I binge on history. I'll have it going on, you know, if it's on the computer or whatever, in the same room and where I'm working. And I love history, especially English history. I make no apology for my breeding. My mother's family was, my mother's grandmother, her mother was a Bowes lion, which is related to Queen Elizabeth, the Queen Mother. They're all nuts. They're all cuckoo, like seriously, a lot in the institution. And no wonder there's, you know, mental illness all over the place. With anxiety, that's mental illness. Depression, that's mental illness. Yeah, a person doesn't get to my size without being mentally ill. There has to be some sort of mental illness, and there is no shame in mental illness. There is no shame. When a person starts to work their way out of it and getting healthy again, and healthy good habits to get healthy, there is pride right there. But there's no shame. But yeah, family's cuckoo, man. I'll make another whole video on my view on the Crown, because this is like 19 minutes, and it's not fair to expect all of you to be here because it's so darn long. So I'm going to come back and I'm going to do my review on the Crown. See you in a minute.